welcome on in to another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. I'm Terry, that's Manny, and we are ready to break down some baseball and NHL playoffs here. Obviously, afternoon games are going on as we speak, so a lot of the games have already taken place or are live now. But I picked out three here that I have picks in that I like, so we'll definitely see how it goes. And we'll jump right in the first one here. Pittsburgh plus 220 is in Atlanta minus 270. Total of 8.5 in this one. The Braves, yesterday, I stayed off them. Anderson had been giving up too many runs, and I was nervous to back them. And they handily won with their offense. Their offense has actually exploded as of late for Atlanta, and they're playing great ball. And now they have, right now, at this point of the year, I would think their best pitcher on the mound with Max Fried and Max Fried. And I think this is a great spot to continue backing them. Brubaker on the other side, 0-5 in the year, 4.7 ERA. Max Fried 5-2 with a 2.74 ERA. Obviously, minus 270. You can't really just bet that by itself, but it is a good parlay piece to parlay with something else, and that's basically how I've went about this game. Is I parlayed it with something else. Even if you took the Braves run line as minus 140, so the odds are here on the Braves, but I think for a good reason. And I'll back them here to get the win. Parlayed with something else. Manny, Pirates and Braves. Any thoughts here?
Yeah, no, I'm with you 100%. The Braves bats have awoken, and they're hitting the ball well. Brubaker, like you said, his numbers aren't the best. His last start, 6 runs, 8 hits. He gave up 3 home runs in 4 innings. So, I mean, he's just lobbing it up there. Guys are hitting it out. Atlanta, Fried doing well. Last start, what do you give me here? Fried gave me 2 hits, no runs, scoreless in Colorado. So you're in Colorado and you're pitching 8 scoreless innings. That's significant, keeping the ball down. So with that being said, I mean, I think that almost the obvious play really is Atlanta on the run line. I got him at minus 137. Brubaker, you know what? Hopefully his luck turns around at some point. Not tonight against Atlanta. 7 in a row as well. They're really on fire. So I'll take the run line, see how we get there.
This could be an Atlanta minus 2.5 spot for anybody looking for some better odds. The way they're playing right now, I wouldn't talk anybody off that. We'll go to the next game here. The bit of a heartbreaker. This was the heartbreaker last night. That I think broke a lot of our hearts in the sports betting world. The Yankees minus 210 are in Minnesota plus 175. A total of 8 in this one. Yesterday is yesterday. Today is today. This Yankees team has been just, I think, a top 2 team pretty much all year long. 40-16 on the year. Yes, the Twins 33-25, a little bit better than expected, and they won yesterday. But today, Garrett Cole on the mound against Dylan Bundy. Bundy is turning back to his regular self. So he had a great start, and an absolutely amazing start that nobody could have ever predicted to start off the season. And I was wondering what's going on with this guy. How is he pitching like this? And now he's gone back to his normal self where he's giving up 3-4 runs a game. His last game in Toronto, he lasted 2.1 innings, 8 hits, 5 earned runs. Obviously, that is in Toronto against a hot Toronto team. But the game before that in Detroit, he gave up 9 hits and 4 earned runs in 6 innings against a Detroit team that does not hit righties very well. And now he's at home facing this Yankees team who I expect to be pissed off after yesterday. And I expect to come out here with a pretty strong effort. And having their ace on the mound, Garrett Cole, I just think this is a great spot for them. This is the second team that I have parlayed with Atlanta. If you parlay Atlanta money line with the Yankees money line, you can get it for plus 102. And I just think that's a great bet. I think Atlanta continues their winning streak, and I think the Yankees bounce back here with their ace on the mound. Manny, Yankees and Twins. What do you think here?
Yeah. No, I'm with you right there. Broke a lot of hearts last night. Yankees. Nestor, what happened? You know what? Honestly, I'm looking at everything, and I'm looking at it from the big picture, and I think this is going to be a very intense game. Minnesota, they all heard the national narrative about how much the Yankees have dominated them. Bundy, we're all seeing, okay, the last few starts, he's reverting back to old Bundy ways, Al Bundy, and, the funny thing, like you said, he started off well, 3-0, 0.59 ERA, beautiful. I'm looking at his splits, and his splits, at home, he's doing okay, 2-0 with a 0.57. So for some reason, he seems to pitch okay at home versus on the road where he's 1-3 with an 8.54. Cole is Cole. We know how great the Yankees are. There's a reason why they're such big favorites. Having said that, you know what? With Carlos Correa coming back today, and with the lineup that the Minnesota Twins have, they're still a first place team. Let's not lose sight of that. This game's going to be almost like an American League divisional series. It's going to be intense because Minnesota, their fans are rabid, and I'm actually going to take Minnesota here on the run line at plus 105. Again, you couple all these things in. Minnesota hears the noise. The Yankees dominate you. Correa's back. Even the ex-Yankees, when you look at guys like Gio Urshela, these guys got something to prove against their old team. Gary Sanchez, hey, don't be surprised if he has a plus 3 bats or batting, what have you. But he's going to do well. I'm going to take Minnesota there plus 105 just to not lose by 2 runs. Too intense of a game.
Interesting. I like it. So you're thinking there's going to be a close game?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'd be willing to almost take Minnesota on the run. Like, this might be their World Series, to beat the Yankees, at home, all the additions, show me what you're worth. Guys going to come out there with a real intense purpose to get this. So Cole is Cole. We know that. I'm not going to believe that Bundy's back to his old ways yet. This is his game too. This might be the biggest game of his career. They signed you in the offseason. You're familiar with the Yankees, pitching with Baltimore. Let's see what you got here.
All right. Score watching. I should be ashamed of myself. Here I am sitting here doubting the Los Angeles Dodgers and their ability to play baseball. Down 4-0. I was doubting them. Since the show started, it's now 5-4 Dodgers. They are now winning. And I am just going to not say anything else bad about them. But I have Dodgers money line parlayed with Trey Turner to get a hit at plus 125. He is actually just got a hit, so that's pretty much awesome.
Nice.
In this game as well, I will go over all my parlays at the end, but I took the Yankees to win here with Aaron Judge to get a home run for plus 255. He was held scoreless yesterday. He's been hitting bombs all year long. I think if the Yankees are going to win this game, Judge is probably going to get a home run. So that is another bet I like in this game. We'll go on to this one. This one is really interesting. The Boston Red Sox are in LA facing the Angels. Minus 110 each way, a total of 8 in this one. I think this is minus 110 each way because of the pitching matchup. And this one, because of the name of one of the pitchers, obviously the reigning MVP, Shohei Ohtani, is facing Nick Pivetta. If this was the beginning of the season, I would be saying that Ohtani is the better pitcher. You should back him. But Pivetta has turned it around this year. He's won his last 3 starts and is pitching really well. Otani on their other side got lit up by Toronto, got lit up by the Yankees, and now he has to face this Boston team who has the offense similar to Toronto and the Yankees. And Boston has won 7 in a row, and the Angels have lost 14 in a row. So minus 110 each way. I get it. The Angels are going to win a game, but I'm not convinced that this is the spot. I think Otani is a little bit overpriced, and I think Boston is going to successfully beat him. I don't think it's going to be a 1-0 game like yesterday. I don't think it's going to be a crazy like 11-10 game either. But I think Boston will get the win. So that's what I think here. Minus 110 for the Red Sox. Clearly the better team right now and in better form. And you have to think after losing 14 in a row, losing 3 in a row since firing the manager, what is the mindset in that dugout right now? I don't think it can be very positive at this moment until they break the streak. So I'll back Boston in this spot. Manny, Red Sox and Angels. What do you think here?
Yeah, I'm with you. Everything you just said, that mindset is a real thing. You can embrace losing. When you're up, you expect something bad to happen. You look at some of the games that they've lost. There have been games where they've scored runs and somehow they've lost the lead and lost the game. Games where they can't score any runs. So, and get good pitching performances. So, with that being said, definitely, I'm with you on that. Looking at Pivetta, like you said, he's been pitching well last 3 games. The last 6 starts he's had all quality starts his last 6 games. He's won 5 out of the last 6, given up 0, 1, 3, 1, 1, 0. I mean, he's really pitching well, and quality starts are significant in the majors. And like you said, Shohei, he got lit up by the Jays, got lit up by the Yanks. Well, they all have in common American League East, opponents. And here we go again, Boston, American League East. There's no other way really than that. Boston, again, like you said, is playing good ball. I'm going to take Boston F5 on the money line. Yeah.
All right. I like it. We'll go on to last pitch here. Not a whole lot of plays for me today. We basically went through them. Bets that are already in play. I'm on the Dodgers money line. I'm on Philadelphia money line. My only single play tonight is Boston for baseball, plus 108. I'm also on San Francisco, Atlanta, and the Yankees, all on the money line. And obviously you can't bet that now, or you could if you live bet it, but I don't know what the score in the San Francisco game is. So I'm just recommending taking Yankees and Atlanta. I have Atlanta to win, Acuna Jr. and Swanson both to get hits. Parlay together. I said the Yankees and Judge to hit a home run. And then I also have San Francisco, Atlanta, the Yankees, Rangers plus 1.5 in the hockey game, and Boston on the money line plus 691 for a little fun 5-gamer there. Manny, anything else in baseball that you're liking today?
Yeah. Looking at the Baltimore-Kansas City game, Lyles against Bubik. Lyles is pitching. He's pitching okay. He's pitching decent. Bubik as well. And ERA is about 2.38 around there. So with that being said, I mean, I'm looking at a play on that on the first 5 under 5.5 at minus 150. Kansas City, good for them. They finally got a good win, a respectable win. They're at home. They're feeling confident. Just right now, I think those 2 pitchers will kind of outduel themselves a little bit, and 5.5 to me seems like a high number for a couple of pitchers who are pitching decent. So I'll take the under on the first F5. And I'm also looking at Miami on the run line. Strasburg is back. Yes, big. How long is he going to go? That's the question. Miami, they had this team meeting, I guess, a couple of days ago where they really, about 90 minutes, they were in there and they were really, guys, we got to turn this around. And hard fought victory yesterday. Not the result that some of us were looking for, but they won the game. And I think that you get a decent number, I guess, with Miami on the run line here. So I'll take Miami on the run line for the full game on that play as well.
Thanks, Richie. Much appreciated. I guess I'll quickly give my leans for that. So Strasburg against Rogers, Nationals against Marlins. I stayed off that game. Rogers was a pitcher I wanted to back starting the year, but he's been rough. He has been absolutely rough. So I want to take Miami, but at minus 140 with him on the mound, I had to stay off that one. But yeah, we have no idea what kind of Strasburg we're gonna get in that one. Oakland and Cleveland. My lean is to Cleveland. If you wanted something for a parlay, maybe add Cleveland into a parlay. But I don't really want to trust them on the run line. But I'm definitely not backing Caprillion and the Athletics. Baltimore KC lean with the over there, but didn't really get to anything in that one. And that is it for the short baseball slate. We'll move into the hockey game, the hockey playoff game. Tampa Bay minus 130 is in New York facing the Rangers plus 110. Total 5.5 in this one. I asked the Getting Wild Twitter followers who they think, what they think is the best bet for this game. 40% say take the Rangers money line at plus 105. 35% say take Tampa Bay money line. 15% say take the over 5.5, and 10% says take the under 5.5 in this one. So the totals are pretty close, and the money lines there are pretty close, and I can understand why. I could see both sides winning in this game, and I could see either total happening in this game. I think for me, obviously, I've been on Rangers every game of the series. I underestimated the power of home ice in the series. The last two games with Tampa Bay, and the Rangers were unable to steal a game in Tampa Bay. I don't think Tampa Bay is going to be able to steal a game in New York. I think the Rangers will win this game. I think it'll go back to Tampa. Tampa will win Game 6, and then Game 7 really will be anybody's game. But I have already said that I think the Rangers will win the Stanley Cup. So I think they will be successful there. But they have to win this game. If the Rangers lose this game, they're done. I know technically, mathematically, they're not. But if they lose this game, in my opinion, they are absolutely done. So they need to win this game at home. Vasilevsky on the road, 4-4 in the playoffs this year with 3 goals against, 9.05 save percentage. His number is obviously much better at home, as are Igor's. So I think this is a good spot for the Rangers, and I definitely would not talk anybody off the draw. I have this feeling like we're going to have a 1, maybe even a 2 overtime night. This could be a long game. I just have that feeling that both teams are just really going to fight in this one. And then goaltending, I could see this being 2-2 going into second or even triple overtime. So we'll see what happens here. But I like the Rangers to get the home win. Manny, Lightning and Rangers. What do you think in this one?
Wow, nicely done. Took the words right out of my mouth. All right, listen, I'm with you. I'm with you all day. You know what? 2-2's kind of the standard score you come and almost expect from these guys. When a team wins 6-1 or 4-1, it's unexpected. As you were saying that, I mean, we know what it is. We've been watching this series. The goaltending matchup, incredible. And I was taking a little peek, and I'm going to put something down here on the game to go to overtime. If there's ever been a series in this playoff this year that deserves an overtime in this Stanley Cup playoffs, it's this series. So I looked at overtime at plus 290, right? You got a good number there for overtime, which, I mean, you figure even in Game 3, when Palat scored to win the game, was 40 seconds left. It was 2-2. They were on their way to overtime. He scores with 40-plus seconds. It's like, oh, you just stole the overtime from me. So definitely I'm liking that. Also looking at the first period under. First period under a goal and a half, minus 136. Again, game fives in a series tied 2-2 with teams like this that are willing to block shots and they're playing some great defense out there, both sides. Definitely looking at taking the first period under. And, for the full game, really, I'm kind of with you there. I can see the Rangers winning this game. A lot of people are on the whole, okay, Tampa Bay's back. I mean, Tampa Bay had to fight real hard to win those couple of games. Game 3, they were down. What was it, 2-0, I believe? And they fought back, spent a lot of energy. Game 4, played a good, tight checking game. They gave it everything. And like you said, home ice advantage is huge in hockey. You have the advantage of line changes and all these things, right? So, I can definitely see the Rangers, winning a 3-2 game in overtime. I'm with – how do you not bet the under nowadays in this series, right? So, under 5.5, that's a good play as well, I believe. These goalies are out – they're dueling. They're looking down at the other end of the ice, and they're like, oh, I see you, Shesterkin. I see you, Vasilevsky. I'm coming for the crown. So I see a goaltending duel. Give me the first period under 1.5, minus 130. I'll take the Rangers on the money line. And let's see some overtime tonight. I'm with you. Double overtime. Sounds good.
I like it. Yeah, those draw plays are incredibly, incredibly profitable if you can hit them. And I'm surprised with I expected a lot more draws, a lot more overtime in the playoffs this year. But I do think this is a good spot for it. And that is everything. We will get to the best bet segment here. Let me bring everything up. We have some picks that other people have already put in. So we'll start with Dog of the Day, as we usually do. And for me, it's the New York Rangers. Boston was a dog earlier. Nick has them as a dog. Actually, I guess you can find them at plus money somewhere. I will trust that Nick put that down, so that you should be able to find them at plus money somewhere. For me, I'm going with my Dog of the Day is the New York Rangers, plus 110. And Nick went with Boston. Nobody else put in a dog. Manny, is there a dog that you like today?
Oh yeah, dogs are barking. Jeez. You know what? How about I double down? I'm fixing to double down here, and I'm really gonna do it. I'm gonna say the Minnesota Twins.
Wow.
I say they get the straight out victory. I told you it's gonna be like a ALC championship series. Carrera's back. The ex-Yankees are pissed. Bundy's got something to prove. The Yankees aren't taking this game half as serious as the Twins are. That's a given. The whole, Minnesota. I can't believe you're so surprised, Terry. Minnesota. That's who I'm. I can't believe you're so surprised. Okay.
Well, just the way the Yankees have dominated Minnesota for a long time. I know. It's they didn't yesterday. That's for sure. But
well, there you go.
I could see that happening. Obviously, my best bet, Atlanta Yankees money line. I definitely hope not, but we'll definitely see. Zibanejad says, Richie says Zibanejad to record an assist. I would probably look for him more to score. Jay Shank says, can you please zoom in a little bit more, Terry? I can't fit it all on the screen if I zoom in anymore. But if you want to see this spreadsheet, the link is in the description of the video. And I go over all the picks now. I'll finish off here. But if you want to see all the picks, the link to the spreadsheet is in the description of the video. Over or under? For me today, none. I haven't bet a total, so I'm not going to give one out here. Nick and Tim are both taking Miami, Washington over 8.5. And Bryant is taking Atlanta, Pittsburgh over 8.5. Manny, is there a total that you like today?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with my my position, I guess, on the Baltimore Kansas City game. We'll double down again. We'll take that game under 9.5 minus 120. We'll take the Baltimore Kansas City under.
All right. And then best bets, best parlay pieces. For me, Atlanta New York Yankees, both parlay together on the money line, plus 102. Best parlay piece, Yankees money line. Nick, best bet, Yankees minus 1.5. Best parlay piece, Yankees money line. Tim is going Miami Marlins minus 1.5 as his best bet. And then best parlay piece, Boston Red Sox plus 1.5. And Bryant is taking my best bet and going a step further. He's taking the Yankees minus 1.5, parlayed with Atlanta money line for plus 140. And his parlay piece is the Yankees money line. Manny, obviously with the Twins as your dog of the day, I don't expect the Yankees to be part of your best parlay piece or best
Wouldn't
bet.
that be something?
What do you think here?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I had a little parlay piece, a little 14 parlay there. Looking at the Twins on the run line, of course, I'm backing them hard today. The Marlins on the money line, the Braves money line, and the Rangers puck line, plus 550. I'm liking that 4-teamer right there. Again, we know what the Braves are. The Marlins, that meeting did something. It sparked something in them. And Strasburg, you don't know what you're going to get. So that'd be my parlay. In terms of the best bet, I will. Oh, 1 second here. I'm looking to take the under in the hockey game. I'll take under 5.5 minus 140. Like we said, game 5, it's going to be intense. It's going to be tight check-in. Two great goalies trying to outduel each other. Give me a 2-2 game going into overtime. Everybody's happy.
I like it. For parlay piece, I know you gave out your parlay. Pick one piece of that.
Very well.
Like Atlanta or whatever. I kind of want to take Atlanta now that everyone's taking Yankees money line. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually on stream. I'm changing it. We haven't ended the stream yet because everyone there's other people on Yankees money line. I'll take Atlanta Braves money line as my parlay piece. Manny, what are you thinking here for parlay piece?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Marlins.
Miami. Okay.
Marlins on the money line. I believe in the power of galvanizing a community. Significant.
Hey, I hope Rogers. He was really good last year, so I hope he turns it around for you today. But that is it. That is the show. Best luck to everybody tonight. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the content, smash the like button. We appreciate all the support. And we will see you again tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, for another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. And have a good one, guys. See ya.